Alright guys, here we are back in the car park getting suited up to go for a dive. It's been a while since I've been diving, so I'm super keen. Just knocked off early at work and saw the river looked real nice and blue on the way across, so I thought I'd come out and have a dive at one of these breakwalls around the Brisbane area. See what I can find. The water looks bloody unreal, so just keen as to get in there, cool down a bit and maybe shoot some dinner. So we're ready to jump in the water. Looks pretty bloody nice. Maybe almost a bit too clear, because sometimes the big predators, they like hanging out in that dirtier water. It's easy to hunt, but I'm keen as to get in there. I can't really do any cool little scenic intros because I'm trying to hide the spot a bit. Some people would be a little bit upset if I was giving away all the nice diving spots around here, so I guess you just have to go find them yourselves. It's actually a rock wall where I lost my toe, but that's a story for a different day. I'll see you out there. As soon as I jumped in off the rocks, things got pretty hectic pretty quick. One of my flippers slipped off my foot as I was jumping off, and I was panicking a little bit trying to find it, but then it hit me in the head. I ended up just having a bit of a laugh and putting the flipper back on. After that early bit of excitement, I was just trying to calm down and load up my spear gun when I noticed a pretty good sized whiting chilling on the bottom. I was umming and ahhing about shooting it, so I ended up just drifting down, having a good look at it, and decided to let it swim away. My patience ended up paying off tenfold, because as I drifted just further up the rock wall, I noticed two nice Jewies sitting in a cave. If I'd taken the shot before, they would have spooked for sure, and I never would have seen them. I tried to keep my movement slow and calm, and one of them ended up popping his head back out for a nice shot. These Jewfish, also known as Mulloway, are one of the most delicious fish I've ever tried. They're also incredibly elusive, and I struggled for years trying to shoot one. So I was pretty happy to see this one and land it for some dinner. Always make sure when you dive it that you know where you can and can't dive. On this wall here you can dive on the beach side but not on the inside. Woo! Lovely. Thank you so much, mate. You'll be really enjoying it. After shooting that lovely fish, I was totally satisfied and didn't need any more fish. So I decided to have a little look around for some rubbish and ended up seeing this moray eel. After harassing him for a minute, I decided to get back to the search for rubbish. I always keep a little bag with me because I constantly am finding rubbish, and I highly recommend any spearos do this because it's really good to clean up the environment that we're taking fish out of. It's really our responsibility. I put that ancient fishing reel and handle into my bag and then got stuck into some fishing line and lures. All that braided fishing line is incredibly strong, and it's basically a death trap for turtles, fish and diving birds which are hunting. It's also super dangerous for humans, so you got to make sure you got a sharp knife so you can cut yourself free if you have to. Well, that ended up working out pretty well. I jumped in and pretty much stumbled across two nice little Jewies straight away. Perfect size for me to take, because if I take a massive over 10 kilo fish, it's just a lot of filleting and then freezing, filling up my freezer. Like with this, I've got enough fish for me. My sister's coming to visit in 2 days, so I was really hoping to get a nice feed for us, and I think she'll be pretty pumped about it. Ended up after that just cruising around trying to clean up the area a bit, make it nice, because I had enough fish already for myself. And yeah, found a lot of fishing line. And this always disappoints me, like fishing line and that, you know, you can't really help it. You should try and be as careful as you can. Maybe don't fish right next to the rocks if you're getting snagged again and again. And like people that just throw beers and shoes and whatever random stuff I see all the time, every time I dive, like I'm honestly serious. If I see you doing that kind of thing, I'm gonna jump up there, I'm gonna kick you in the water, and I'll make sure you get cut up on the barnacles on the way down so the sharks find you quick. Legit, hey, I'm bloody over it. Anyway, enough ranting. It's just become incredibly stormy. I don't know if you can see up there. And storms generally mean one thing in my mind, and that's mangrove jacks, baby. So I'm gonna go put this rubbish and the fish away, jump in with my GoPro, and see if I can find a few cute jacks. Well, not that cute, they're pretty bloody staunch in their caves for you.
As I was making my way towards the jack holes, I saw this school of mullet. Mullet are one of the mangrove jack's main food sources, so I got my hopes up I might see a couple lurking around. I ended up seeing about 7 or 8 jacks, but they were insanely camera shy. Luckily, my good mate Yago went diving at this same spot a few days before and got some epic footage, which he said I could show you guys. In this shot, you can see a decent sized pufferfish. They are so funny and pretty cute, they always seem to crack me up. And then in the foreground there's 2 sweetlip, they're the greyer ones. The mangrove jacks are the handsome red looking gangster ones in the background. That's it for the video today, guys. Thanks heaps for watching, and hopefully you learned a thing or two about keeping the environment you dive in nice.